Gmail.com.
Could you please spell it for me?
Write that down. Schwarzenegger needs to write that down now.
PALAIA 95 at gmail.com.
Okay, I got J, B as in Paul, B as in Apple, L as in Lima, A as in Apple.
No.
Okay, I got J as in Joker, B as in Paul, A as in Apple, L as in
Oh,
Lima.
what the
A as in
fuck is
Apple,
going on with
N as
that
in Nancy,
Indian guy?
95.
That's
It
nothing.
was Jerry
Cancel him.
PALAIA.
Yeah, I was just shoot his ass in the head.
ALAIA.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Let me look for information now.
Write it down.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox
That Indian
and the
guy's
Detroit
funny.
Tigers.
And
It's
I was
baseball
supposed to
on
get a
MLB
pre-order
Network,
bonus
and it's coming up
of a game
next.
called Jackie Apple
Angeles.
Legacy. Hopefully or
Anibal
something.
Sanchez.
Escapable,
is ready to go,
escapable,
as she'll be on the
escapable.
mound for Detroit. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, ERA in the low twos. He's been around the plate, he's pitching deep in games. So I
Abandon
expect to see
that.
another dominated performance
Blah, blah,
from
blah.
him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with
Like-
another W.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Oh shit. Size. Oh my god.
Hunt is wing on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one.
Give us a goddamn code already,
They
man.
begin play here today. They come in trying to rebound after a
Come
loss
on.
that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they
That is-
haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see
Yeah,
4
that
or
is-
even 5-0 at
the
this point.
clock
They
is
play
risky.
baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like
Okay,
you're playing
hold on
pretty
one
good,
second.
consistent ball.
Oh, okay.
The pitch.
PlayStation
Yeah,
account
so-
manager.
try to send it to
Drag his
Wumbo,
way on
boy.
Here, but now he's behind 1 and
Okay,
2.
and then record right.
Maybe you should call Barnacle Boy to help you.
Now the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Would that like restore everything or something?
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Maybe some
So we'll
content
see
that
if they
is
have
not
something in the
loading.
works here with the leadoff hitter report and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Size. Oh my god. That Indian guy is so insane.
Okay.
Oh, Hitsu Mitsu.
Like if restore
Hey.
Mitsu.
Himitsu.
Okay, please attend to
How you doing?
the game.
And prior to the first pitch,
Right now we have this guy talking to a fucking Indian guy right now who doesn't even know what the hell he's saying.
here's Melky Cabrera. Runners off for second. Fouled straight.
7-Eleven. Ooh.
Press box.
Some copy of the
Now the 0-1.
characters of the
And
game.
that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was like
Lifetime
supposed to
against
be
Alvaro
done.
Imaka
Sanchez,
Chico says
17
Susie
hits
loves
in 40
Tate.
tries. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He's
Hel-
come from that old
Hola,
school.
¿cómo
If he hits the
estás?
spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one-sided play.
¿Cómo estás? We cannot give you
Presley
the
will
code.
settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
I'm sorry, I cannot give you the code. Maybe you need a copy of the
He's
game.
really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs.
Amen.
You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Maybe we need an Indian guy to not come in the party.
The slugging first baseman
for some reason.
Jose Abreu now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Takes a look at one catching the
I'm sorry,
outside
Indian
corner.
guy. We cannot speak your language. Can you speak a little extra English, please? Like, give us a definition.
Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left, and he drops it.
Well, that's a line drive.
Hey, Indian guy. Hey, Indian guy. You look like you have the good sound voice of the greased up deaf guy.
If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Good to be back, America.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
You're wasting your time. Forget about it.
Begin this one.
Like I went to the PlayStation store looking up Jack and Daxter the Precursor Legacy. And
Oh, right.
it said 1409, right? I like pre-ordered Uncharted The Lost Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez.
Same exact.
And he lays off a pitch here
And
that he
I was
probably
supposed to
shouldn't
get
have.
one.
We'll call you back
He appears to be
tomorrow.
having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location.
That is
Right down the middle,
Sobato.
but he got away with it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the
No,
air.
he's not happy. He's not happy. Come on.
Collins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the
He said no thank you. I can't give you the call.
Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now. Lifetime against
Right.
Anibal Sanchez. 5 for 10. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called
Da
strike.
da da
It's
da
0-1.
da da.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I mean, it should have the coke content on
Probably
it.
going to get something right in the middle of the
The
strike
coke?
zone to
Coupon.
swing it. So if you're looking for it, go
Well,
ahead and
no.
turn that baby loose.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Right. It should be.
Squared
It
that
should be
one
on
up
there.
just a little late.
Well, you cannot talk to an Indian guy.
On a ball and 2
An Indian
strikes.
guy doesn't know anything about
Swung
English.
on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple.
Exactly.
It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up.
Rule
Back
number
after this
15.
on
Rule number
MLB
15. If
Network.
you're calling a member of PSM that's Indian, he'll try and
Corey Luebke is ready to go as
do
he'll be
something
on the
about
for the
it.
Southsiders.
I
Harold,
like
any
giving it
thoughts?
to him. I give him my old one that doesn't work no more.
Well, yeah.
He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive
No,
that
I'm not.
number
On
down.
delay, on
But I think
delay.
if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win.
No, no, no,
Devontae to
no,
stand in.
no, 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 no,
They'll
no,
lead things
no,
off
no,
here in the
no,
bottom
no.
half of the first.
Oh, some Skype music.
He's hearing Jeopardy music.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play
Yeah, normal
today,
battle.
they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game. There's that tight slider right there, just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch, but if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Oh, shit,
Here's
man.
a pitch swung on
Wow.
and missed. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Oh, shit, man.
Swing and a miss
Wow.
on the fastball, and that's the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Thank you for waiting, sir. We cannot give you the free PSN code. You have to pay $20.
Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to him.
What the hell?
And he swings through it.
He can't do it, boy.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this,
he wants you to do 15 push-ups for him.
The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but
oh
he
yes.
hasn't made many.
And he'll snap one over to first.
Yeah, you didn't make the finger with God help you, man.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Unapplicable.
Snap throw to the back.
What the hell is it? Indian guy, what the hell are you saying? Are you speaking Chinese or Japanese?
Off speed pitch in the dirt. He takes it for a ball.
Indian guy, how about you talk to Donald Trump? Maybe he can give you the code.
Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Well, oh yeah.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Oh yeah.
Garcia ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to
It
hustle to get to that one. 2
man.
gone now.
Okay. You know when I'm gonna
Here's J.D. Martinez. He did his part yesterday.
I'm sorry, Indian guy. You're speaking to the wrong language. You're speaking Indian establishment. Come on, man.
The first pitch, here it comes.
Yeah, you do.
And hit in the air. Garcia
Indian guy, you're
on the
speaking
run.
so fucking gibberish right
Reaches
now.
out. Oh no, he dropped it. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Romine is on his way home. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
He is being, that Indian guy's being so gibberish today.
Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring
You won't get the
position
live
when
for
the
the
play started.
PSN code. You don't be no football? Property
So
boopy?
do I have to write that down in piece of number or something? I mean, piece of paper or something?
Property boopy? He ain't gonna give you any stuff, Sonny. He'll give you a dude chicken bacon cheeseburger. That's all he'll give you. Oh yeah. And then you can get, and then when you meet the big show, he'll knock your ass out in 2 minutes.
Comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299.
Okay, I got it, Pin.
10 home runs.
If we meet him on Monday Night Raw.
Wait, hold on.
The 0-1 delivery.
I'm sorry, Indian guy. He's not helping you.
1
Yo,
0 6.
He said 06.
Called as he says, you gotta be
06.
kidding me with the side retired. Tigers get
sorry, Indian guy. I don't know any 06.
Here at Comerica Park. The Tigers lead it.
You can keep your double. Mama mia, thumbs up.
Okay, so is that like a
Standing in,
code or something?
Lowry. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. 5 for 12.
Oh, Sid, man. He's not helping you at all.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, hang up on his ass, man. You'll find a different way. You'll find a different way to get that code.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Laid
So
off as it caught the
maybe
inside
he'll
corner.
find a Mustang to help him. A Mustang that has a code on it. Come on.
Different pitches, both
Indian got
down.
his contact.
Good pitchers pitch.
Yeah, give him back his crib. What's up,
And
man?
he wasn't gonna hit that one
What's up,
with
Stildus?
the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Let's take
How you
a
doing
look at
today?
the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic.
That's good.
In this day
Right now
and
we
age,
have
with
somebody in the
analytics and
party
the
who's
shift
calling an
applied all
Indian
over the
guy
field,
about
this
his
team is
Zach and
old
Daxter
school. They
thing.
may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed,
Oh my
standard
God.
baseball.
Next to bat will be
Oh
the
me?
Cuban import,
You can
Juan
call me. You can
Moncada.
call me Muse,
It's
man.
been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Oh, you can call me Muse. That's my real name.
Wind up and the pitch, and he lays off there 1-0.
I'm just broadcasting MLB right now. The few games that I have is this, Final Fantasy XII, Zodiac Age, and Doom.
You're playing an Indian.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
But the next game I am getting would have to be getting everybody's going for maybe Capcom. I have to see.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Well, I don't know about
Wait,
Capcom. I have to pay a few things
nobody
this
on.
week.
Why you playing an Indian?
Now a curveball here, nowhere.
Are you
close.
getting
That's in the third. It's 3-1.
Are you getting South
Well,
Park
this
on the
next pitch
17th?
is a big one. The last thing you want to do is
Oh,
give a free
oh,
pass to a
sick.
guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
South Park's gonna be really good. For the double deal with the stick of fruit.
I got that game. I'm ready for it.
That time.
Yeah, and I don't understand.
I mean,
that
I only
approach at all,
need
Matty.
under
He's not
$50
really
for
known
it
for
now.
having a whole lot of pop in his bat,
I
but
paid 80.
he is
I
known for
paid
having
90
really
bucks for
good
it.
speed. So
Damn.
personally, I'd much
So,
rather see
for
him
that
with a
pre-order for
controlled swing
GameStop.
and try to put the ball in play.
Yeah, on October 17th, and that's a
And
week
another
after
foul ball.
Settle of War comes out.
Bases are empty, one man out.
However, I don't think I'll get that yet.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about
Well,
the
right.
threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make
But
a
we'll see.
competitive pitch, but that one wasn't
That's gonna be an
even
awesome one.
sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He too had
British
3
boy.
knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Come on,
And he
Bobby.
takes a pitch right
Come on,
down the
Bobby.
middle.
Have some
You know what, that
seconds.
ball's
The boy's
right
slapping
down the
you.
middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying
That's
to measure
Bobby.
it.
Bobby from
Runners
Hank
on
Hill.
first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
I'm sorry, Bobby. You
He's
can't
in
have
there
the
easily
code.
as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a swipe of
Bobby.
the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You were saying something?
This is on the ground over the
Well,
first.
yeah,
Stop on the
I don't
side.
think I'll get
He's
that
out.
right now. You see, the same with everybody's golf. Right.
Here's Peter Borges
I
standing
mean,
in.
I'm not going to
Right
get
against
everybody's
Anibal
golf right away.
Sanchez.
I have to pay a few
handful of
things
plate
this week,
appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once.
so I need to see what I need to do.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down.
All right. Do you have a copy of the new Sonic Mania from last week?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I mean, I'm thinking about getting it this
Sanchez
week,
ready
but
in the
I have to
1-1.
see.
Now
I have to pay my
58-foot
phone bill.
curveball that misses for
I have to
a
pay my
ball.
phone bill and one other thing, since I am paying my PS Plus by next month. Why is that?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I have to pay it before
Line drive
September
and a
September
base hit,
15th.
and that'll get the run in from third.
For my phone bill, it'll be
Whoa, those
48.49.
base hits, those will kill the other
My
team
payment.
right there. He comes up with the
And I'm
big hit to tie
gonna
this game.
from the September 15th. It'll be extended to the middle of October. So I'm gonna be paying it off by this week. I need to pay my
Stepping
phone
in
bill
now,
this week,
Tim
Sonny.
Anderson, as it's on the ground toward the hole.
Of course I
Fielded
do.
by Infante.
I've been at my
First in plenty
part-time
of
getting
time,
10
but
bucks
the
an hour
side
every
is
2
retired.
weeks.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors,
Well,
and a runner
you
left.
got a job at
On
Walmart.
now to the bottom of the second, all tied at
Tomorrow
1-1.
it'll be 6 months. $10. $10 an hour every 2 weeks.
Tyler Collins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips
Ohio,
in
son.
yesterday's game.
Ohio.
Tyler Collins.
Part-timer, man. So I'll see what I can do.
Straight back.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'll be right back. Hello. What's up? What's up, Vizito?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere
How are you
close,
doing
and
today?
it's even at 1-1.
So much for that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down there at the catcher position, Giovanni Soto. This guy calls a great game, and everybody loves throwing to him when they got a chance to have him behind the plate. Calls a great game.
Stepping into the box, Nick Castellanos. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Into the box, James McCann. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The count is 1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. One and two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Into the box, Giovanni Soto, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
The batter, number 15.
Standing in now, Brett Lawrie.
Brett
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3 runs already home here. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Digging in, Alex Presley. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Alex Presley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2 is the count.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Omar Infante to stand in. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Abreu is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrew Romine.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Romine. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Tigers have cut the deficit. Now it's a 4-2 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We're through 3 here in Michigan. It's now 4-2. Here's Peter Bourjos standing in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
44, Peter Bourjos.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Infante there to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
And gentlemen, the Tigers are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken by Infante. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Tigers, right fielder, number 28.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in once again, Victor Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Tyler Collins. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Cabrera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Now in the box, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Chasing after it is Borges. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box now, James McCann. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back onto the bullpen roof and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, that's one way of taking control of a game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
Center fielder number
into
14,
the box, Alex Presley. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-4.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting, number 4.
In now, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante.
This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes now to Infante. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox 4. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Sanchez is ready. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Here's Todd Frazier now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball one.
Boy, he's struggling here in the fifth inning. You know what? You got to finish that fifth inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So this is a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Digging in once again, Andrew Romine. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Ready to take his hacks again, Victor Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave one. They still lead it 6-4. Ready once again, Yoan Moncada. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Bruce Rondon will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Bruce Rondon.
Way in front of that fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. In there, a base hit.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Stepping in now, Peter Borges. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Romine backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 6-4. Zach Putnam enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Zach Putnam.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Collins. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Nick Castellanos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, James McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Fouled back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A changeup over the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Castellanos calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Frazier.
Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Giovanni Soto. And it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. White Sox lead 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Jake Petrichka gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Jake Petrichka.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Presley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Omar Infante to stand in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Andrew Romine will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
the first baseman, number 24.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They're up 6-4. Striding in once again, Brett Lawrie. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 home to Lawrie. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right fielder, Avisail
Digging
Garcia.
in once again, Avisail Garcia. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Detroit is out in front 6-4. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's
Leading
1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Borges. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Tyler Collins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Tigers. They still lead it 6-4. Stepping into the box, Peter Borges.
Center fielder number 44. Peter
Francisco
Borges.
Rodriguez comes on
please.
from the pen, hoping to
Now
finish
pitching
this
for the
one off
Tigers,
here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Francisco Rodriguez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for
it. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tim Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-1. Here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. Punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Melky Cabrera as the fastball they swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His numbers against Francisco Rodriguez, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Infante's there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-4 the outcome today. Detroit
6-4.
get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Anibal Sanchez earns the win, his second. Francisco Rodriguez closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers dropped 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. Heading into today, the Tigers are atop the AL Central, while the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-6. At the moment, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, and the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they pulverized the Twins 6-0. In other news from Minnesota, left fielder number 20 is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a strained hamstring. As of today, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Baltimore Orioles went deep 4 times as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-1. Looking at the standings, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. Corey Dickerson was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 4-1. Heading into today, the Blue Jays are leading the AL East, while the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Boston Red Sox got 11 overall hits as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 2-1. Right now, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Texas Rangers finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. It was their 5th straight victory. At the moment, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West. The A's cracked 14 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. Looking at the standings, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Athletics are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Pirates brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. Heading into today, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Pirates sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. The Nationals snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the best of the visiting Mets 12-6. As of today, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Mets sit atop the NL East. The Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-1. At the moment, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. The Cincinnati Reds total 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-4. Right now, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 11-4. Also out of Arizona, second baseman Ketel Marte is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a strained bicep. Looking at the standings, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West. Justin Turner drove home 3 runs as the boys in blue took down the Fightin' Phils 5-2. Also from the boys in blue, center fielder Jock Peterson will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's said to be suffering from a flexor strain in his arm. Heading into today, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, and the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division. The San Francisco Giants hit 3 long balls as they made short work of the Padres 13-3. As of today, the Giants are in first place in the NL West, while the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, guys. Good victory. Good victory. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.